Here for some awesome game day bingo action. I'm super excited to be here with you guys live as we are working on a minor jackpot of $138 you can take home in 52 balls or less, a major jackpot of $1,209 you can take home in 49 balls or less. But if you take it home in 49 balls or less, you'll actually take home a mega jackpot of $40,246. So we got to wait for that major prize to get up to $2,000 before it's even available for you guys today. We'll be streaming all these games to you guys live on the Pilot TV's Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch. And I'm happy to be here on the third day of the new year. We're super excited to play some awesome bingo as I'm going to be here with you for the next 12 games of Game Day Bingo. But as we are working on some awesome jackpot prizes, I would like to talk about some awesome jackpot winners. As we've given out 35 jackpots over the last 7 days, and we gave out 615 jackpots in season 14, and we've already gotten this season 15 started off 3 days down and 5 jackpots out. It's been a lot of fun. Congratulations to all of our winners in that awesome season 14, taking home all those huge prizes, 615 of those over $600 prizes going out while playing this live bingo, and it was definitely an awesome time while doing it. I'm excited to see how many people can take home those huge prizes during this season 15. But we gave out no jackpots on the 1st of January. And so we actually got our jackpot started off in this season 15 yesterday, as we gave out 5 different jackpots yesterday. One of them, me and Jordy actually got to give out, as it's my B day over at the pub and grill. Was playing a little bit of a skull bingo with us, as we play that skull bingo from 4 to 6 every single day. And they took home a line prize jackpot on their birthday of $993. They took home a few Muscos along with that as well. It was a lot of fun seeing It's My B Day, getting after it, taking home huge prizes while celebrating their birthday. We shot them out some luck a little bit before that jackpot prize, and so it was awesome to see it pay out. We are working closer towards these jackpot prizes here, though. Just a few more balls before we click past that mega and major prize, as we now look to see if we can give out this minor, but the likelihood is pretty low, as it looks like we'll be working on a $16 Musco prize. The second jackpot to go out on Tuesday, me and Jordy also were able to give out while playing a little bit of Skull Bingo last night, and it went out to Dear John over at American Legion Owatonna, taking home $765. Great job to you, Dear John. He spelt it like deer, like the animal. And so it got me thinking about how was hunting season this year. Send in some messages, let me know what was the biggest buck you pulled in this year, as I would love to know, those people out there playing pilot games, what was your biggest catch. We do have Brian over at the Greenwald Pub taking home $16 on that Musco prize. Good job to you, Brian, as we now get enrolled into this game number 2 of Game Day Bingo. In this game number 2, that minor prize will be clicking up from 52 to 54 balls or less, getting more exciting as we get through these awesome matchups. But good job to Dear John once again. Next up, we had Dizzy over at MT's on 8th, taking home $731. Great job to you, Dizzy, taking home that awesome prize. $756 went out to the great player William over at MC's Pub. The final jackpot to go out on that lovely Tuesday actually went out to Dry January over at Leo's Bar Newmarket, taking home the largest jackpot of the day, $8,919. And in the early season 15 that we are in, Dry January, you're officially the largest jackpot of this season 15. I'm sure you're going to get passed up very quickly, but it's kind of cool to hold the title even if you hold it for just a few days. As we are getting enrolled into this next game, just 1 minute and 30 seconds to get enrolled. We got that minor jackpot at $158, looking great. Mega prize at $40,261, 49 balls or less. This should be fun as we get enrolled into this game number 2. If you love playing pilot games like this Game Day Bingo that we play from 12 to 1 every single day, or you play any of our live bingo, a great way to stay up to date with all this live bingo as well as pilot games action is to give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. Just search up Pilot Games and click on our logo. Then you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, as well as a website link at the top of that Facebook page, which connects you to our link tree. That has links to our bar locations where you can play Pilot Games, our social medias like Twitter and Instagram, and even more there. So just the hub of all things Pilot Games right there available for you guys on that Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. One of my favorite things that get updated on that Facebook page is letting you know when new e-tabs are coming out, as you always want to play those brand new e-tabs. They're always super fun when they first come out. We get a lot of play, and we always like to hear your guys' own take on that e-tab game, what you think about it. And so even if you check it out, you play it, you win a big prize, and you're like, this is the game for me, maybe hop back on Facebook, let us know how you're feeling. It's like hub of all things Pilot Games, so we love hearing back from you guys on those social media pages as well. So definitely give it a like and follow, like I just said. Just 3 seconds before we are in this game number 2 of Game Day Bingo. We'll be seeing who can take home these awesome prizes as we get that first ball dropping in this game, and we got players already getting after it. Like I said, we'll be playing this Game Day Bingo from 12 all the way to 1 p.m. 12 games of Game Day Bingo, getting after this minor, major, and mega prize. If you guys are new to Pilot Games and haven't played a lot of Game Day Bingo, every time that minor jackpot does not go out. It clicks up 2 balls, getting more exciting every single game it doesn't go out. As soon as it goes out, it reverts back to 52 balls or less, restarting the process once again. The fun thing when you're getting after a post jackpot game is that there's actually a double Musco available in that game right after. So it's a lot of fun playing game day bingo no matter when you're playing. So make sure you're coming out from 12 to 1 every single day. I'm here live Monday through Friday every single week. So hopefully you guys come out during these times to play some bingo with me. At 1 p.m., we'll be letting you guys loose to play some unhosted bingo. And as you start off with one game of Lucky 4 bingo at 1 p.m. Now, that is not to downplay the great prize you can take home in that Lucky Four bingo, as in that game, you could take home $106,109. That is a huge prize, the largest jackpot available today. So hopefully you guys are coming out for all your Lucky Four bingo prizes, because it doesn't just stop at 1 p.m. But if you want to have another opportunity at that huge $106,000, you'll have to wait after some game day bingo action, which still should be a lot of fun today, running from 1 all the way till 4, playing getting after all these great jackpots that did not go out during this lunchtime that I'm here with you guys for. At 4 p.m., you guys will be playing your second and final game of Lucky 4 Bingo. That $106,000, maybe even larger if it didn't go out at 1 p.m. From 4 all the way till 6, you'll then hop into that awesome Skull Bingo. Before I talk about Skull Bingo, though, we have a winner, as Phil M over at the Sportsman's Pub is taking home a must-go prize of $15.50. Great job to you, Phil M, as we now get enrolled into a game number 3 of Game Day Bingo, with that minor jackpot clicking up from 54 to 56 balls or less. Should be a lot of fun. We'll see who takes home this awesome prize as we continue to get on after it. As you guys are getting enrolled into this game, I'm going to continue talking about the live bingo schedule, as I was just hopping into the Skull Bingo action that you guys will have an opportunity for from 4 to 6. We'll be starting off that Skull Bingo with a line prize of $93. You could take home in 10 balls or less. A large frame prize of $2,654. You could take home in 43 balls or less. And a coverall of $9,490. You could take home in 50 balls or less. Should be some great opportunities playing that Skull Bingo from 4 to 6 tonight. But tonight we are going to have a lot of fun, as your first opportunity at Pilot Payday will be happening tonight, as it is the first Wednesday of the new year. And as Pilot Payday is always played, it has a $2,500 must-go. It's only 10 cents a card to get into that game, and someone's bound to take home that huge cash prize. So make sure you guys are coming out at 6 p.m. for some of that Pilot Payday action, as we only play it at 6 p.m. every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So a limited amount of opportunities for those prizes. So hopefully you're coming out tonight, as tonight is one of those opportunities. Tonight is also one of our awesome PGL specialty nights. So we will be interrupting that normal game day bingo that usually runs from 6 all the way till 10, as tonight we'll be having a I should say a Wild Wednesday, that as it runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Me and Jordy are going to be here tonight giving out a bunch of PGL points, along with some awesome prizes to go with it. We start off with a little high-low matchup where the best player in the state takes home a first place prize, and the worst player in the state takes home a first place prize. It's a fun little twist to our awesome tournament style games. So hopefully you guys are coming out for all that awesome PGL action, as this will be the second PGL night of the season. So points are early, and you can definitely get yourself planted in those top 10 standings if you get out early playing in this season 15, earning those PGL points. Just last night, we had our first PGL night of season 15, as it was a MegaSota game night. As you guys can come out at 6:40 every single Tuesday for a MegaSota game night. Tony and Nikki usually there, giving out a bunch of PGL points and some awesome prizes to go along with it. They were not able to give out their Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale prize in that game, so that prize has grown to $22,148 that you could take home in 54 balls or less. So make sure you guys come out for that awesome Tuesday matchup, 6:40 every Tuesday, MegaSota game night. But like I said, tonight is a Wild Wednesday, so come out tonight at 7 p.m. if you love that tournament style bingo. We have balls dropping in this game number 3 of Game Day Bingo. We'll be seeing who could take home this $185 minor jackpot if they can win it in 56 balls or less. That's a pretty early ball count, but I have seen it go out at this ball count. So we'll be keeping an eye out on that. Major prize over $1,000 and mega prize over $40,000. Should be a lot of fun as we continue to creep through this game. As you guys are getting through this game, I would like to talk a little bit about some national days. And our first national day of the day is National Drinking Straw Day. National Drinking Straw Day commemorates the date in 1888 that Marvin C. Stone received the patent for the drinking straw, the paper drinking straw, I should say. Since then, a variety of drinking straws are used. Absolutely. You see plastic drinking straws all over the place. And now I feel like the big craze is you see a lot of reusable straws in water bottles now, rubber straws. You even see a different kind of straws made, whether it's those paper straws that are kind of flimsy and they dissolve in your water after too long, or they're I had a really great biodegradable. It was, I think, agave was what it was. I have no idea, but it was closest to plastic I've ever had. It was supposed to be clean for the environment, and it actually didn't degrade at all. I would guess that it might be a little bit more expensive, and it was a little bit pricier of a place that I got it at, but it was definitely an awesome little find. As I thought it was a great solution to any of those paper straw issues that you may have. As national drinking straws are awesome. I love drinking out of a straw. It makes I drink a lot faster out of a straw, actually. And so, give me a water bottle, and as long as I got a straw, it makes it super easy for me to just chug down, not even realize how much I'm drinking, keeping myself hydrated. So it's an awesome little invention that came out on today in 1888 as they received the patent for the paper drinking straw. And so, big one on today, National Drinking Straw Day. Drink all your drinks out of a straw on today. We have just 2 minutes to get enrolled into this next game of bingo. Should be a lot of fun as we get after in this upcoming game of bingo, as we gave out a nice prize in that game number 3, as we saw that prize go out to Renaka over at the Beer Stoop in Grove Heights and Bob over at Carboni's Pizza Bar and Grill Lakeville. Good job to both those players, splitting up that $21 must-go prize, each getting $10.50 on that nice win. Good job to our winners as we now get enrolled into this game number 4. As you guys are getting enrolled into this game number 4, I'm going to continue talking about national days, as this one is another great national day. On January 3rd, we spotlight National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day and a favorite during many holidays. Furthermore, National Confectioners Association has been known to recognize this day as an annual event. Chocolate covered cherry lovers know how impossible it is to just eat one of these candies. Candy makers combine these two favorite flavors in one delicious treat, and it turns into something irresistible. They also often make the candy with a sweet liquor center. Liquid center, and in some cases, a liquor filled. Definitely cool stuff. Definitely a delicious treat on today, National Chocolate Covered Cherries Day. I love chocolate covered anything, and so you add chocolate to something, it makes it better. And so, chocolate covered cherry day, I can definitely get behind. Whenever you get those chocolate fountains and you can just dip whatever you want in it, it's absolutely an awesome time. Cherry, strawberries, whatever it is, you're having a great time. So we're definitely highlighting chocolate covered things, but more importantly, the chocolate covered cherry on today. We have just 15 seconds to get enrolled into this next game. We got $214 available on that minor jackpot. 56 balls, or, I mean, 58 balls or less, I should say, as we get after in this game, getting a little bit more doable on this great prize, as we still got that mega jackpot at 49 balls or less, overshadowing that major prize, as you'd be taking home $40,000 if you win it in 49 balls or less, and not the $1,000 major prize. As you guys are working on this, we do have a bit of Twins news I can talk about, as we want to highlight prospect Walker Jenkins, as according to Jonathan Mayo and Jim Callis of MLB.com, they think he could in reality end up being the next big thing in baseball by the end of the 2024 season. And in a recent episode of the MLB Pipeline podcast, Callis and Mayo predicted big things for that 18-year-old outfielder. I just think that Walker Jenkins has the chance to put up some pretty big numbers right away, said Mayo when predicting his pipeline hitter of the year. I have confidence in Jenkins to put up some big numbers. Well, Minnesota selected Jenkins in the fifth overall pick in last July's MLB draft, coming out of high school in North Carolina. Jenkins didn't wait long to make an impact, slashing a .362, a .417, and a .571 in 105 at-bats across rookie leagues and single A, hitting 3 home runs and 22 RBIs while striking out only 14 times in those 26 games. It was definitely an impressive stretch of games for Walker Jenkins, and we can hope that hitting prowess can continue as he moves on up those leagues, and we may be seeing him in 2024 strapping on that Twins jersey and making some big plays for us. That would be a huge win for us, as you always want those top picks to land, and getting him at number 5 in this draft is such a young player, could develop into a star talent for us. You can send some luck over to our Twins by playing the great E-Tab game, Twins Win. You can even check out the Home Run Derby bonus round, where you can take home some Grand Slam prizes if you pick out the right batter. My favorite batter is picking out the Big Bear, so that's my pick. We do have a winner here as $22.90. We'll be going out to G Manny over at VFW Wells. Good job to G Manny, as we now get enrolled into this game number 5. In this game 5, we're clicking that minor jackpot up from 58 to 60 balls or less, getting more exciting as we get enrolled into this upcoming game. Already over $200 available on that minor jackpot, and that's only getting bigger as you guys are getting enrolled into this upcoming matchup. Just 2 minutes and 20 seconds, around 60 balls or less is when it starts to become really likely to see this prize go out. Well, as you guys are playing this awesome bingo, earning jackpots, earning those awesome Muscos, you're earning points towards the game day bingo standings, as we just started this season 15. As we're getting those new seasons all compiled together, tabulating some awesome wins, and getting enough winners to create a fun top 10. I want to highlight those winners from season 14, as our top 10 players in game day bingo in season 14 start off with 10th place Brizo over at the Pub 500 with 63,000 points. With 65,000 points in ninth place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. Towley over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billard took home 71,000 points in 8th place, just barely missing out on that 3-way tie in 5th place. Very rare to see a tie in the end standings of a season, and for it to be a 3-way tie makes it even crazy, as these players were close in points throughout the majority of this end portion of the season, as Super D over at Shore 96, Why Not Me over at Beatles Bar and Grill, and Mad Dog over at Egan's Arms Public House all ended with 78,000 points. With 100,000 points in 4th place, we had Mike over at the Sherwood Lounge starting off that 100,000 point club. With 103,000 points in 3rd, it's Rock Rider over at the Incline Station Bowling Center. 2nd place is Mikey Mike over at the Old Piper and Blaine with 105,000 points. But the best player in Game Day Bingo, while playing that awesome Game Day Bingo in Season 14, it was Call Me Jen over at JR Mac. They are now back-to-back winners of Game Day Bingo, and now took home 243,000 Game Day Bingo points while playing at JR Mac. Awesome job to you, Call Me Jen. Now, let's move on to those top locations that really dominated in that season 14. As 10th place is Eagles Mankato with 140,000 points. With 147,000 points in 9th place, we have Shady's Railside. Sherwood Lounge is in 8th with 155,000 points. With 166,000 points in 7th place, it's Leo's Bar Newmarket. 6th place is the Boulevard Tavern with 182,000 points. With 186,000 points in 5th place, it's the Country Lounge. 4th place is the Old Piper and Blaine with 196,000 points. With 285,000 points in 3rd place, it is J.R. Mack. Second place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 328,000 points, as Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards sits in first with 366,000 points. Great job to each and every one of those locations, as well as our players just dominating in those standings. But a special shout out to our number one location, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. We know there was multiple players out there earning a ton of points for you while you were playing out there. Is definitely a big time location. And then Call Me Jen, who all to themselves 243,000 points. Dominant player, just earning so many points throughout this season 14. Congratulations, ending that season in first place, as we can't wait to see who ends up competing for that first place spot in this season for 15. We have almost 40 balls dropped in this game as we're working towards that 60 ball or less minor jackpot. We got Brian 6 balls away, so high likelihood we could see this one go out, but he'll need to continue to move closer to this prize. If you guys aren't playing this awesome game day bingo, may I suggest checking out our E-Tabs. One of our newest E-Tab games is called Sherlock Holmes, where you can don your detective cap in not one, not two, but three fantastic bonus rounds. It's definitely a lot of great fun while playing some awesome E-Tab action in that awesome E-Tab Sherlock Holmes. But if that's not the kind of E-Tab that you enjoy, we have over 70 different charitable E-Tabs that you can play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 with awesome bonus and free play rounds in those games. We'd love for you to check them out. So definitely check out those E-Tabs and let us know what kind of prizes you've been taking home on your favorite E-Tab. We do have Dr. Pirate over at the Beer Stoop in Grove Heights. One of our great tech guys, Curtis, used to be Pilot TV face. Dr. Pirate is his favorite player, and he's now getting the prize of $258.28 in this awesome game number 5. Good job to you guys taking home that awesome prize. I will be taking a break as you guys play the next 2 games of Game Day Bingo, but I'll be back in just a little bit to give out some more great prizes while you get after some of this awesome bingo action. Hey guys, and I'm back for some more of this awesome game day bingo. We got just 50 seconds to get enrolled into this upcoming game as we got that awesome minor jackpot at 82 balls or less. You could, at $82, you could take home in 56 balls or less. We got that major prize of $1,371. You could take home in 49 balls or less. Actually, you can't take it home in 49 balls or less, as you'll take home the mega jackpot if you win it in 49 balls or less, $40,408. Should be a lot of fun as we continue through this awesome matchup of game day bingo. You guys did just finish up 2 games of game day bingo. And I'd like to highlight some of the winners from that awesome matchup. As I pull up those winners from that matchup, in our first game that we played, we saw that coverall Musco prize, double Musco. Taking home that nice prize on that awesome first game that we missed. I did miss 2 games of game day bingo, so got to highlight one other winner as we saw that great Musco coverall of $17.30 go out to Den over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill. Great job to all of our winners, taking home some nice prizes while playing that game day bingo. Tonight, I talked about it already earlier today, but we have a Wild Wednesday matchup at 7 p.m. It is our second PGL night of this season 14. And if you want to earn PGL points to compete for our top 10s, you got to sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. Not only do PGL members get to compete for points, but they also get access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great information in it. So sign up at pgl.world today, and I'll even get you highlighted in the new member spotlight. New members that just got signed up are Tams Maltz 4, Jabber 469, Killian, Rosie 89, Tag, Danny Kitty, Bold Moves, McGee, Marlin, L Pen 17, Drewski, Frofro, and City Angel 80. Great job to each and every one of those players getting signed up at PGL.world. Can't wait to see you guys earning some points tonight. But we have our winners from season 14 and the official first place player and first place location that will get their names engraved on the Pilot Championship Cup. But let's get started off with just the top 10 players. 10th place is B&N over at Rumors Bar and Grill Mazeppa. They ended their season with 1,261,485 points. With 1,268,850 points in 9th place, we have OE50 at the Stanchion Bar. 8th place is TTWL69 over at the Atomic Star Tavern, taking home 1,317,930 PGL points in that season 14. We do have Fro Shizzle over at the Lincoln Depot, taking home $19.60 on that Musco prize. Good job to you, Fo Shizzle, as we now get enrolled into this next game of Game Day Bingo. This will be a game number 9 of Game Day Bingo. So get enrolled, press play. We only have 3 more games of Game Day Bingo left with you. And in this one, we have that minor jackpot at 58 balls or less. Should be a lot of fun as we compete in this game number 9. As you guys are competing in this game 9, I would like to talk about those awesome PGL standings once again, as I left off at 7th place, Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. They finished season 14 with 1,421,599 points. With 1,556,025 points in 6th place, we had Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill, a regular in our top 10 standings for those PGL nights. And good to see you once again, Brizo. 5th place was Rakuda over at the Alibi Gilbert with 1,581,165 points. With 1,592,580 points in 4th place, it's a Mad Dog at the Still Wolf. 3rd place is Yak at the Stanchion Bar with 1,656,875 points. 2nd place, starting off the 2 million point club with 2,439,349 points. It's Drumski at the Underground Bar and Grill, Mankato. And in first place, the number one player in our PGL standings and the player that will get their name engraved on the Pilot Championship Cup, it's Outlaw 21 over at the Boulevard Bar and Grill with a whopping 2,818,300 points. Great job to you, Outlaw 21, dominating those standings. It's been a lot of fun watching you have a great season 14. Can't wait to see if you can dominate in season 15 as well. Now, on to the top locations in this great season 14 standings, as the Finnish standings sit like this. 10th place is Devo's Sand Bar in Gilbert with 1,606,195 points. Just barely able to get into that top 10 in those final few weeks. Great job to Devo's Sand Bar in Gilbert. Ninth place is the Super Bowl in Ramsey with 1,606,700 points. With 1,650,115 points in eighth place, it's the Tasty Pizza Bar and Grill in St. Francis. Seventh place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 1,776,730 points. With 1,893,045 points in sixth place, it's Benson Municipal Liquor Store. Fifth place is VFW Mankato with 1,968,685 points. Now getting into that 2 million point club with 2,246,865 points in fourth place is the Oleander Saloon, Mankato. Third place is the Stanchion Bar in Hamel with 2,925,725 points. Just barely not able to get into that 3 million point club. As that club starts off in second place with the Boulevard Bar and Grill, Coon Rapids with 3,024,275 points. With 3,995,374 points, landing in first place out of all the locations playing those PGL nights. We got the Underground Bar and Grill, Mankato. Don't forget, tonight will be one of those opportunities to earn those PGL points, so make sure you guys are coming out tonight at 7 p.m. for a Wild Wednesday to get those points started for that season 15. Should be a lot of fun as you guys get after it. As you guys are getting that after it here, we do have to highlight our Minnesota Wild since we are playing some Minnesota Wild themed game day bingo. As our Wild finish their night last night, losing to the Calgary Flames 3-1. Not quite what we wanted to see. As our Wild, we saw one goal from Patrick Maroon, getting assists from Nick Pettin and Marco Rossi. We were not able to have success as Joel Eriksson Ek wasn't able to convert all 6 of his shots on goal. We need to see that conversion a lot higher if we want to have success. We were able to stop the shots on goal at a relatively high rate as Marc-Andre Fleury stopped 93% of the shots on goal, but we need to just play a little bit better offense as they were able to stop 96 shots on goal. They got over 30 shots on our goal. We got under 30 shots on their goal. If we can even that up a little bit more, I think we can win that matchup, as I feel like we're the better hockey team. We do have a $21.60 must-go prize going out in this game number 9, as G-Main as well as player are splitting up $21. Good job to both of our winners in that awesome game of Game Day Bingo as we get enrolled into this next matchup of Game Day Bingo, a game number 10. That minor prize will be clicking up from 58 to 60 balls or less. We were able to give out that minor prize at 60 balls or less last time we were competing for this, so hopefully we can do it once again with $129 on the line, and that should only get larger as you guys get enrolled. Like I said, support our Minnesota Wild as we are playing today. Tomorrow, we have our next matchup going up against the Tampa Bay Lightning, as they are currently right now 18, 16, and 5 on the season. Just a slightly better record than we have currently, and we'll be playing them at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Should be a fun matchup. You could send some luck over to our Wild by playing the great E-Tab game. Let's go Wild. Even check out that slap shot bonus round to see if you can score yourself a jackpot prize. It's always a lot of fun. But whether you're taking home a jackpot prize in an E-Tab or you're taking home a jackpot prize while playing this live bingo, we love seeing happy player pictures with you taking home, that jackpot message next to your face. Maybe you playing just your favorite E-Tab game, you playing any of our e-tabs by yourself, friends, favorite bartender, whatever it is, having a good time playing Pilot Games, we love to see it. So share those photos by directly messaging us on Facebook, by posting them onto any of your social media with the hashtag Pilot Games, or by just emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. Definitely should be a great time as we want to show off some of those brand new player pictures of the new year. We have just 50 seconds to get enrolled into this game number 10 as we are in our final 3 games of Game Day Bingo that I'm going to be here with you guys live for. Should be a blast as we try and give out these final few prizes in these matchups. As you guys play this matchup, I would like to highlight our Minnesota Vikings as they just finished off their second to last game, losing to the Green Bay Packers 33-10. We will now be prepping up for our matchup with the Lions, our last game of the season at Sunday at 12 p.m. I will be live there with you guys this Sunday, playing some awesome Vikings themed bingo as we try and watch our Vikings hopefully get one final win on the season. If not, better draft selection. I guess that's what you got to look for. But in that game, it was same old QB difficulties. Since Kirk Cousins went down with his torn Achilles on October 29th, we have flipped quarterbacks 5 different times, and that didn't change with Jaron Hall getting benched after having a interception and a fumble in that matchup. Nick Mullins didn't look much better, but was less turnover prone and finished off that game as we lost that game by a huge margin, one of the biggest losses we've had on the season. And so not a good look for us, but it's one of those deals where the NFL is a quarterback league. If you do not have a quarterback to win you football games, you're going to win. You're going to lose a lot of games. It's almost it's impressive that we've won 7 out of 9 games with the kind of injuries that we've had. Justin Jefferson getting knocked out early and then missing that time as Kirk Cousins was healthy without Justin Jefferson. And then by the time Justin Jefferson was back, we were flipping around quarterbacks. It was just a kind of offensively, we've been just so in and out, whether we've been injured or not injured. Defensively, we've looked fantastic, which was the very opposite of last season. So I do have a lot of hope for this upcoming season, even though finishing off this season either 8-9 or 7-10. I think that there's a lot of hope as bring Kirk Cousins back. You got all that awesome talent offensively, that young defensive talent that's really really putting some stuff together. Even if you lose Brian Flores, who brought all that pressure through that blitzing system, you may even go to the draft and say, hey, since we're going Kirk Cousins, we don't need to draft a quarterback first round to fill in this issue. Maybe we pick up a quarterback in the second or third round, as this is a deeper draft with quite a few quarterbacks that could be developed. And I think that you go out there, maybe get a Dallas Turner from Alabama or something in the first round and add to that pass rush so that when Brian Flores leaves, we still have an elite, crew of guys that can get after the quarterback and still develop that young defense that's really starting to put things together. We do have $29.40 going out in this game number 10 of Game Day Bingo. It's going out to Lewis over at the Sue's penalty box. Good job to you, Lewis, as we now get enrolled into this game number 11 of Game Day Bingo with that minor jackpot clicking up from 60 to 62 balls or less. We'll see if we can finally give it out in this game number 11 at 62 balls or less. We just saw Lewis take home that prize at 62 balls or less. And now, if you do it, you'll be taking home a minor jackpot, $171. And that's only getting bigger as you guys get enrolled. But back to our Minnesota Vikings as they're prepping for their matchup with the Lions. Send some luck to our Vikings by playing the great E-Tab game, Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the Skull bonus round to see if you can take home some jackpot prizes. It's definitely a lot of fun playing that awesome E-Tab game. And so definitely check it out, Vikings Victory. If you guys love Vikings themed bingo, check out the awesome Skull Bingo that we play from 4 to 6 every single day. While playing that awesome bingo, you'll be getting after 3 different jackpot prizes that even if you click past the ball counts to take home those jackpots, there's 3 Muscos available in that Skull Bingo. It's one of my favorite games as it gets played from 4 to 6 every single day. And we have our final standings from season 14 as you guys are currently in this 2024, earning points for season 15. But season 14's top 10 players sit like this. 10th place is Barry Kay over at Ambiance on Albion with 141,000 points. With 157,000 points in ninth place, it's Rock Ryder over at the Incline Station Bowling Center. Eighth place is Alley over at the Little Village Pub with 180,000 points. With 181,000 points. In seventh place, it's Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Sixth place is Jackie over at Outtakes with 183,000 points. With 197,000 points. In fifth place, it's Cheese over at the Beartown Lounge. Fourth place is Oswald over at Friar Tuck's Pub with 204,000 points. With 247,000 points in third place, it's Fast Eddie over at Elks Lodge, Owatonna. Second place is Brother Nate over at the Chart House with 412,000 points. As Call Me Jen over at JR Max sits in first place with 671,000 points. Great job to you, Call Me Jen, taking home that awesome prizes while playing some Skull Bingo. Also, just getting a ton of Musco prizes as well, dominating in that season 14. Once again, back-to-back winner, Call Me Jen. Now onto the location side of these standings as 10th place. The 10th place location in season 14 is MT's on 8th with 251,000 points. With 256,000 points in ninth place, it's Elks Lodge, Owatonna. 8th place is Friar Tuck's Pub with 290,000 points. With 323,000 points in that lovely 7th place spot, we got the Little Village Pub. 6th place is Eagles Albert Lay with 340,000 points. As our place location starts off that 400,000 point club with 405,000 points, Clive's Roadhouse, Burnsville. Fourth place is Outtakes with 483,000 points. As our third place location sits with 550,000 points, and that's the Chart House. Second place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 636,000 points. But the number one location in Skull Bingo in season 14, it is JR Mac with 836,000 points. Great job to JR Mac as well as Call Me Jen, taking home some awesome prizes while playing that awesome bingo. Hopefully you guys are coming out tonight for some Skull Bingo from 4 to 6. I will not be there as I'm normally there playing that Skull Bingo Monday through Friday. Only on Wednesdays do I miss out on playing that Skull Bingo with you guys. So tonight will not be there, but if you come out Thursday, Friday, Tuesday, even Monday, I'll be there playing that Skull Bingo with you guys from 4 to 6. But we play it every single day from 4 to 6 every day. So we got balls dropping in this game number 11. We're creeping closer towards our jackpot prizes. We even have an opportunity to give out this mega jackpot at 49 balls or less. We'll see if that could happen in this game. Unlikely, but I do like to hope as we got players 4 balls away. And now clicking past that mega prize, looking forward to that minor jackpot, $191. And we'll see if we can finally get Super D, who's 2 balls away, a nice jackpot win, or one of these other players that are trying to get closer. As you guys are, well, I'll be going over Timberwolves news right after we give out this great jackpot prizes. Our Timberwolves have been on a tear this season, playing some really good basketball. We got to talk about a great Timberwolves Lakers matchup that just happened last night. But before I do so, we have $191 going out. Rue69 over at Applebee's Monticello is taking home that awesome prize. Great job to you, Rue69, in that great game of bingo. As we now get enrolled into this next matchup of Game Day Bingo, this will be the final Game Day Bingo game that I'm going to be here with you guys live for as we work on a awesome double Musco prize as that $36.40 that was available on the Musco is growing and rolling into this game right here. Means for a lot of fun. It may not be as big as that minor jackpot, but it is a good chunk of cash to get after. Just 2 minutes and 12 seconds to get enrolled. As you guys are getting enrolled, talking about our Timberwolves, we just got an awesome win last night. Let's go back to see as I thought we were playing the Lakers. Actually, we play today as we're taking on the Pelicans at 7 p.m. Should be a great matchup for us as our Timberwolves are right now 24-8 on the season. New Orleans Pelicans 20-14 on the season. Pelicans got the best of us in our last matchup with them, and so hopefully we can turn those things around as they were able to get a 121 to 107 victory against us, giving us one of our few losses on the year. Hopefully, we can play a little bit better in this next matchup, get a nice victory after losing to those Knicks. We are still the only team in the NBA to not lose back to back games, and I hope that streak can continue as we play the Pelicans tonight at 7 p.m. Just 1 minute to get enrolled into this upcoming game. Should be some awesome stuff. Speaking of that last game, we did lose to the New York Knicks 112 to 106 on Monday night. Anthony Edwards looked good, scoring 35 points in his third straight game over 30. And Karl-Anthony Towns snapped out of a recent scoring slump with 29 points. The problem was the rest of the players had a really poor shooting night, and we need to see a little bit better consistency from those guys if we want to win those matchups on a more regular basis. Obviously, those nights come and those nights go. We're 24-8 on the year and looking great in this season. We hope to see that continue as we take on the New Orleans Pelicans tonight. Just 25 seconds before you guys are in this upcoming game of bingo. As you guys are getting enrolled into this upcoming game of bingo, I would like to talk about some awesome movies that were released on today in history. As we got The Grudge being released on today in 2020. I have not watched this movie, but it stars John Cho, Lin Shaye, a few good. Lin Shaye is a horror movie icon for her roles in the Insidious series, and so I might have to watch this as it's very interesting. It's a remake of that 2004 uh, The Grudge. Very, very cool. Maybe have to check it out at some point. 2014, another horror movie came out, Paranormal Activity. The Marked Ones. This is the fifth installment of the franchise, following the young man who is terrorized by an evil presence. This one is one that I'm not sure if I have watched, as I really enjoyed the Paranormal Activity series. I remember a lot of them, but I do not think I ever got to the fifth installment of the Paranormal Activity series. So cool stuff there. Maybe I'll have to give it a watch, as Paranormal Activity was a great introduction to horror movies for me, as it's super cheesy. It's a lot of just like uh a lot of just jump scares, and it's not too freaky, giving you nightmares type deal. It's more just a fun, make you jump out of your seat, especially when you're in seventh grade. It's an awesome time. So Paranormal Activity, The Marked Ones, fifth installment came out on today. Never watched it, might have to give it a watch on today since it did come out. We do have 45 balls dropped on this game. We got Bobby right now 4 balls away. We'll see if they can take home this nice prize in this game as you guys continue to work through this. As you guys are working through this, we do have a this day in history. As on this day in music history, January 3rd, 1973, a 12-member group headed by George Steinbrenner purchased the New York Yankees at $10 million from Columbia Broadcasting System. CBS, which owned the team since 1964. The group includes CBS's Yankees president Michael Burke, who briefly served in the role under Steinbrenner. Very cool stuff. We do have Susie714 over at the Bedrock taking home $60.90 on that Musco prize. Great job to you, Susie714, as that was our final game of Game Day Bingo with you guys for this lunchtime. We will now be getting enrolled into one of my favorite games, some Lucky Four bingo action. Over $105,000 available in this upcoming game. Should be a lot of fun as you get after it. But as I leave you guys to play some awesome bingo, I'd like to highlight a singular player. Keys Ja over at Friends Bar and Restaurant took home $147,692, one of the largest jackpots to go out in season 14. And over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, they supported the St. Cloud Youth Hockey. And their mission is to provide all members with a positive, growing environment, which enhances a competitive spirit defining sportsmanship and respect for others through the sport of hockey. Just a really awesome reminder that when you play Pilot games, your community wins.